All right, my next video, I just wanted to say thank you for 1,790 subscribers. I just refreshed it and I'm almost on 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy. So what I'm saying is this one's on the power of sleep, why sleeping is so important. And you're going to think, what is this guy talking about? But have you ever had sleep where you don't have a dream or you're not dreaming? That's because you're not REM sleeping. You're not sleeping in a deep state of sleeping. Now, if you smoke before bed or get drunk before bed or sit on TikTok before bed, you're going to get knocked out. Yeah, but that's not proper sleep. That's not your body recovering, and you need that recovery for you to feel fresh the next day. Now, I'm a hypocrite because I love to watch movies in the nighttime before I go to bed, but it is good to try and actually sleep earlier or try to, not be on your phone because of blue light. There's a thing called blue light from screens, and you can research this. Blue light is a substance that's on screens like your phone or your iPad or your laptop or TV that, it's like a type of LED. It's like a light that can, trick your brain into thinking it's daytime when it's not daytime. So by being on your phone, it will affect your quality of sleep. Now, another one with sleep is when you have a dream, you should in the morning try and voice note it or write down or literally have a pen and paper next to your bed and write down every memory you can remember from the dream. And the next time you go to sleep, read that before you go to bed. And sometimes you can actually continue the dream. This is why we might have alternate realities or something, because you can continue the dream sometimes if you do it right. But what I'm saying is, drinking hot chocolate before bed, drinking milk before bed, actually trying to have good sleep, a warm room is good, lots of blankets to layer onto your body is pretty good as well. Sleep quality is actually the key to a lot of things, because a lot of people who have mental illness or are actually crazy and think, oh, I'm crazy and I'm erratic. How long did you sleep for? You slept for 3 hours? I'd be erratic as well. So it's the same as when you get a dog and you just wake up a dog in the middle of the night. The dog will could go crazy and start barking because it was in the middle of it sleeping. And this is what I'm saying with animals, a bird or anything. If you hit an animal or poke an animal whilst they're sleeping, they're gonna attack you. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying, that as humans are the same. Sleep quality is so important just for your body's rest and recovery. Your body breaks down bad fat tissue cells and actually recovers, and also for your metabolism, because whilst you're sleeping you're not eating food, so your body's actually got time to process the food and digest the food properly. Whilst if you're eating lots of food and then you only slept for 2 hours and you wake up and your stomach's hurting, it's because your body didn't get time to actually digest, to break down the proteins and the carbohydrates and the fats, and actually, that's why they also say if you do exercise and then go to bed, you can actually recover your muscles quicker because you've done the exercise and you've gone straight to rest. You haven't been walking around or been active doing things. So sometimes I understand people want to do push-ups or exercise before they go to bed. That's actually a pretty good method. But yeah, when it comes to sleeping in general, another part of sleeping is not to take sleeping pills. That people think, oh, sleeping pills, yeah, but that just knocks your body out, and that can also cause blood clots because your body's not moving properly. Sometimes in your sleep and you move, it's your body's muscles, trying to move to keep the blood flow circulating in your body, your blood and your heart so as to pump blood around your body whilst you're sleeping. So if you're taking a sleeping pill and knocking yourself into one position, that can actually cause a whole heap of more side effects and issues, especially if you do it on planes. I've seen people take sleeping pills on planes, but then you're not sleeping in a flat horizontal, you're sleeping in a vertical in a sleeping chair, you know what I mean? So it's also not good for planes or long flights. It's always good to get up and walk up and down. Even on the planes you can always do that. You can always ask to when the seatbelt signs off, obviously, to walk, obviously not when the plane's landing or something, you gotta know when to do it, obviously. But sleeping is also good just for your own, self-comfort. It's kind of also like a meditation. If you just lie there with your eyes closed, you don't have to sleep, and just think and actually have the time to think about what you truly want in your life and what's truly important to you. And sometimes you'll realize that a lot of the things that you might be worrying about in the day are actually just nonsense. A lot of the things that people worry about or people stress about never actually happen in the real world. So it's always good to, look at, what's actually important to you. And sometimes you can have the best ideas in the evening, or you can have the best ideas when your mind's at rest and you're not at work, or you're not out with your friends, or you're not, out with your family, and you're just by yourself in your bed. Sometimes those are the best moments, and sometimes those are the moments when you can really just relax and switch your brain off, and sleeping is important just for your own recovery. And also when you wake up in the morning, first thing you should do is drink water. Don't go and scroll on your phone when you wake up in the morning. That's not going to help you, especially if you're watching things about the news or things that are sad, or oh, this happened to this person or this celebrity died. That's not helping you because you've just slept, and then you're waking up and you're reading all this information, and your brain needs time to process all this, and you're just there watching 10 different news articles, or you're watching the new video game that just came out or new movie trailer, and you're getting distracted, especially on the trending page on YouTube. That's a whole distraction tool. So what I'm saying is you really got to try, and even in the mornings when you get up, first thing you should do is drink water or drink tea or coffee, whatever. Wake yourself up and, try to like spend at least 10 minutes without just going straight onto the phone. That is not a good method as well. So it's also like when you wake up, it's not just about when you fall asleep. The morning routine of when you wake up is important, just to like get yourself ready for the day or get yourself feeling fresh, So these things are good. Also, another one is to take like a vitamin supplement before you go to bed is also a good method, because that vitamin supplement can break down in your body properly. Then when you wake up in the morning and like you're eating food or eating breakfast and then you take a supplement, well, that supplement now has to fight with the food to digest as well in your stomach. So your stomach's having to do two jobs: break down the vitamin tablet and also break down the food into the minerals from the food you've eaten. So sometimes as well, if you do that and then go to bed, that could be a method. But yeah, like I said, I'd say avoid sleeping pills. I'd say avoid being on your phone or tablet or iPad or laptop or any sort of computer screen. Avoid that. I'd also say avoid straining your eyes. So like avoid like doing like a heavy task before bed, because that can also affect your sleep. Especially like I've worked night shifts, don't get me wrong, I've worked night shifts, and then like the daytime I've been knocked out the whole day. And I've done that, I've done work where I finish at like 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I'm getting home. I've worked like security at like nightclubs, so I've done the whole night shift of work, and it is a bit more tricky. But even with that, then make sure you get enough sleep during the day. Like make sure you get that 8 hours, 9 hours sleep during the day, then if you have to do the night shift work, and these things are important. And I've seen people almost have car crashes just by them falling asleep at the wheel, and it's crazy. And you really got to be careful with it. And this is what I'm saying, that I've seen it happen. Like I've been in taxis and taxi driver looks like he's about to fall asleep, and I'm like, bro, how many hours have you been doing? Like you got to give it a rest. And oh yeah, but I got 4 kids, I got 5 kids, and I'm like, that's crazy. 4 or 5 kids, crazy to be stressing yourself like this. So this is what I'm saying, that the power of sleep can actually affect so many things, because a lot of people can be angry and they get angry at the world, but how long have you slept? Sometime next time a friend gets mad or someone's getting irritated, say, how long have you slept? Have you had a good sleep? Like, are you actually rested? Because if they're not, their mind's going to be all over the place, and your brain can't work without rest. There's always a day and there's always a night, and I think that your body needs that recovery. It's like your phone. Your battery becomes slow if you don't charge it, right? Even your battery's drained, you need to charge it. You need to put it on that wireless charger, or that plug the charger in for the phone to work properly. It's the same thing. The phone's not going to work if there's no battery. Same like you as a human. Like, your body's not going to function properly if you don't give it that charge, you don't give it that 100% rest. So yeah, anyways, but I hope you enjoyed this video on why sleep is important. Hope you subscribe and like the video. We're getting to 2K though, 1,709. I just refreshed it. We're getting to 2K, but I appreciate everyone. Appreciate everyone who comments as well. It's real quiet. I always respond. I always respond. But yeah, you take care though.